uprising after unsuccessful economic reforms. Suffering from hunger and isolation in Burma, mass protests began, which grew in uprisings. It continues for a year now. The leader's retirement didn't change much. The army's ready to seize power and restore law and order. With army and support him. After meeting with the generals, military coup take place in Burma. The new state council condemned former government and declared the building real socialism. Our advisors together with financial aid arrived in the country. But my reserves are just high enough to do some major spending. Burma is now my faction. In fact, actually, I have no option but to bring them in. This should increase my exports. Sudan hasn't revolted yet. Actually, none of these have. Okay. Well, the revolts probably happen next turn. I need reserves. I'm gonna resource extraction Nicaragua. Maybe not even rebuild it because they're more developed than is needed to stay stable. This runs a tiny risk of revolt, but there is a bit. I might just flip them anyways. Just do resource extraction, Algeria. I'll keep them at max development because I'd say max. Why do you give him a level of civil aid? Oops. Cool. 86 development. Should just barely be stable. Cool. Sorry. Let's bring Sarah into the Comic-Con. That was actually real expensive. Alright, I'll risk a little more resource extraction, Algeria. Stay 70. 71. Shoot, that's not quite. Alright. I'm curious to see what happens. Nicaragua flips anyways. Taking some risk here. Give military to Nicaragua as soon as I can though. Cool. Anti-alcohol campaign. Ooh. Raise prices. US hates that I did all that. Revolutions. It's gonna be pricey. Whoops, it's a little low in the war, so had to spit it all. I need to put a little more money into that. State propaganda budget. And environment's deteriorating too rapidly. Boom. Block expands, so maybe build some more oil. Yep. 12 oil income. Should also get more exports. A little bit. Comes block. What is in the block? Need a weak worse up had to do Finland, so nope. Alright.
We fought for the future, destroyed the invader, and brought to our homeland the laurels of fame. Our glory will live in the memory of nations and all.
It's well-distributed country development. Cool. It's gonna be incredibly expensive. I think I need more in that. Burkina Faso. Need 70 anyways to extraction. Let's do Brazil over 70. It's probably the magic number if I were to guess. Why can't I do military to... Oh, the army's too small. Nicaragua. Cool. It's gonna be more than enough, and more in the size of my... Not more. It's almost deplete my reserves to know. Resource extraction now to bring down. This probably goes up more slowly. You keep a country at over 100 development, but taking a little bit of a risky approach here. There's a small chance either of these having revolts. Oh, they need development over. Single level civil aid, Burkina Faso. It should be stable. Resource extraction, Sudan. Countries all need just a little military aid. Resource extraction, Brazil. could lose one of these countries. Playing it risky. The Afghan question. Some party members are discussing the potential withdrawal of Soviet troops from Afghanistan because the cost of fighting has gone for 10 years. But the Americans and Islamists so close to their southern frontier. What's your decision? Increase military forces. If you withdraw, you get terrorism in Central Asia because it's funded by the CIA, basically. Which is historically accurate. You should watch the movie Charlie Wilson's War, which is about how the CIA, State Department, and even the US Congress were involved in funding the Mujahideen and Al-Qaeda historically during the Cold War. It's one of those things that the ruling class prefer you not be aware of. They don't want you to know how evil the system is. They want you to think the worst thing they do is just screw people out of welfare that they need. Like I was saying with gangs bullshit with the housing thing where they're claiming they don't have documents they have for me and not send me the notice of a disapproval for emergency housing assistance until I got the thing a day after the deadline to respond was already expired because they held on to the letter for 16 days and then mailed it on a Friday. So, weekend 2 days. It's bullshit. Mail doesn't always move on Sundays. Anyways, increase military forces. You win Afghanistan, you can bring them to Comic-Con. It's a big victory. Soviet military contingent was increased significantly. Air forces, special forces, and the regular army were introduced. The Americans in the whole West called it a military invasion, while our troops continue successful offensives. However, the Islamists are crossing the Afghan border. Others in Pakistan are already well prepared to go follow them. Without the destruction of their camps in western Pakistan, this war could turn to an analog of the Vietnam War. That didn't actually increase the control rating over the country. Annoying. That might weaken the military. Should I have just kept things the same? I thought that would do something. Give me options or increase control. It did literally nothing except hurt diplomatic relations. Annoying. Wait. Alright. Can't even do military because it is too weak. Border incident. Our relations with China are extremely low. It's an army to fight them. At war, even though the army is small because the military power is high. It's small, very advanced military, I guess. Increase the weapons and equipment budget in the hope that'll lead to the size of the army growing. Put the or maybe it'll increase the loyalty to generals. There could be other benefits, I don't know. Put the rest back in the gold reserves. DEFCON. Coexistence allowed me to take a more aggressive policy in Afghanistan and Burma. I don't really want to do it with the taunt. They're the main threat. I'll add DEFCON to rise to 2. To save my money. Speaking of money. Genetic experiments time. To benefit agriculture. Things get paused enough with China. Do a joint moon mission 91. Sure, various events will hurt relations, but